buddy of mine has an RV, and the generator on it, the supports for it were kind of loose and was bouncing around. And so this exhaust here attaches on top of the generator, those 2 points. Down here it attaches to the muffler, which is supported separately from the generator. So when the generator would bounce, this section up here would bounce with it, and this section that's attached down here would not move as freely. So it cracked. And it took, he said it took, I guess about a year from what, the trips he was describing. I put it up here on the little welding table. I didn't think it was the right type of metal that I could weld with my stick welder. It's just too much power, and so I just tapped it once and see if we can get that. And you can see the little divot there it put. It's not very deep, but you can feel it. And so I'm going to JB weld it for him. He tried to JB welded it once and didn't put any score marks on it for anything to grab, and he said it just slipped right off. So I'm going to use my rotary tool, put some crosshatch on it, and JB weld. Seemed pretty good. Just some random scratches in there. Doesn't have to be too deep, but deep enough to let the JB weld grab a hold of it. And this side over here had some divots in there, and I think that's the JB weld that might have stuck before, or that he used. And most of it came off, but I think some of it stayed there. And it's got some little divots in there that'll serve the purpose pretty good. So I'm just going to do this and around to the top. Once that cures, come over here to the side, fill that in, fill that hole in. Another point, I blew it off with blew it off, hit it with a paintbrush, dry paintbrush. Don't touch it with your hands, don't wipe it off with your hands or a cloth that's going to leave material on there that you're going to be tempted to pull off. It needs to be clean, and the best way to do that is to put a little brush on your rotary tool. The best way I found anyway. Just a little nylon brush, and hit it with that, and it's amazing how much more dust came off. Got to get all that off or it won't stick as good. And put the coat of JB Weld on the other side of this pipe, and I forgot to record it, so all I've got is the after effect, the aftermath. And so yeah, I mean, don't worry about it being smooth and all pretty, and because I'm going to file it down to make it look smooth and pretty. But you can see right here where, I don't know if you can tell by the video if it's just in person, but let's see. You can kind of see where the crack is at right there. And I covered that over and filled it up and covered it over and smoothed it out. So I'm not sure what's doing that, but I don't want to put too much because I don't want it getting inside the exhaust here and causing some kind of blockage or impedance to exhaust. And that's about it. I think I'm gonna close with that. If I have any problems with it, I'll make another video. If not, then you know all is well. Hey, thanks for choosing to watch my video.